Have you ever felt like your mind never truly turns off? Like you're constantly analyzing everything, conversations, decisions, even your own thoughts? To most people, intelligence seems like a gift, something that guarantees success, admiration, and an easier life. But psychology tells a different story. For many highly intelligent people, the very trait that makes them stand out can also make life unexpectedly difficult. In fact, research suggests that high intelligence often comes with unique emotional, social, and psychological challenges. Today, we're exploring 8 struggles that highly intelligent people secretly face, according to psychology. And if you recognize yourself in some of these, you're definitely not alone. Struggle number 1, overthinking everything. One of the most common struggles for highly intelligent people is overthinking. Their minds naturally look for patterns, deeper meanings, and possible outcomes. While this ability is incredibly useful for solving complex problems, it can make everyday situations exhausting. A simple conversation might replay in their head for hours. They may analyze what someone meant, what they should have said, or what could happen next. Instead of letting things go, their mind keeps digging deeper. And sometimes the brain that solves difficult problems becomes the same brain that creates them. Over time, this constant mental activity can lead to anxiety and decision fatigue. Struggle number 2, difficulty connecting with others. Highly intelligent people often think differently from the people around them. Their interests, curiosity, and ways of processing information may not match the average social environment. Because of this, they may struggle to find people who truly understand them. A conversation that feels fascinating to them might feel boring or confusing to someone else. And small talk, something many social situations rely on, can feel frustrating or meaningless. Psychological research supports this idea. A study published in the journal Personality and Individual Differences found that highly intelligent adolescents were often liked by their peers, but they themselves reported liking fewer people. Researchers suggested that differences in interests and thinking styles may make it harder for highly intelligent individuals to form close connections. In other words, they may be surrounded by people, yet still feel intellectually alone. Struggle number 3, perfectionism. Another challenge many intelligent people face is perfectionism. When you understand what excellence looks like, it becomes harder to accept anything less. Highly intelligent individuals often set extremely high standards for themselves, but those standards can become impossible to meet. A project may never feel good enough. A mistake might feel much bigger than it actually is. And instead of feeling proud of their achievements, they may focus only on what could have been better. Over time, this mindset can turn motivation into pressure. Instead of enjoying their abilities, they begin to feel trapped by them. Struggle number 4, analysis paralysis. Highly intelligent people are great at seeing possibilities, but sometimes they see too many possibilities. When faced with a decision, their brain naturally analyzes every potential outcome. They imagine risks, consequences, and alternative paths. While this helps them avoid mistakes, it can also make decisions incredibly difficult. Psychologists often call this analysis paralysis. The mind becomes so busy evaluating options that taking action feels impossible. And ironically, the ability that helps them understand complexity can also make simple choices feel overwhelming. Struggle number 5, feeling misunderstood. Many intelligent people grow up feeling different from others. Their curiosity may start earlier, their questions may be deeper, and their perspectives may challenge common assumptions. Because of this, they may feel misunderstood in school, social groups, or even their own families. Sometimes people misinterpret intelligence as arrogance. Other times, complex ideas are dismissed simply because they're difficult to explain quickly.
Over time, this can lead intelligent individuals to hide parts of themselves. They may simplify their thoughts, hold back their ideas, or avoid certain conversations entirely. Not because they lack confidence, but because they're tired of explaining themselves. Struggle number 6. Emotional intensity. Contrary to the stereotype, highly intelligent people are not always emotionally detached. In fact, many experience emotions very deeply. Their ability to think abstractly allows them to imagine situations vividly, including future worries, global problems, and personal fears. This can make them more sensitive to stress, injustice, and uncertainty. Psychologists sometimes refer to this as emotional overexcitability, a trait often observed in gifted individuals. It means emotions can feel stronger, more complex, and harder to ignore. While this emotional depth can lead to empathy and creativity, it can also make life feel overwhelming at times.
Struggle number 7. Chronic mental stimulation. For many highly intelligent people, boredom is not just uncomfortable, it's almost painful. Their brains crave stimulation. They want to learn, explore ideas, and solve new problems. But daily life doesn't always provide that level of mental engagement. Routine tasks, repetitive jobs, or slow environments can feel draining. Instead of relaxing, their mind searches for something meaningful to focus on. This constant need for stimulation can make it difficult to feel satisfied in environments that lack challenge. And without the right outlets, that unused mental energy can turn into frustration. Struggle number 8. Existential thinking. Highly intelligent people often spend a lot of time thinking about big questions about meaning, purpose, human nature, the future. While most people occasionally reflect on these topics, highly intelligent individuals may think about them constantly. And sometimes, the deeper they think, the more complicated everything becomes. This is why some psychologists link high intelligence with existential anxiety. When you're constantly aware of life's uncertainties, it can be difficult to feel simple contentment. But this same deep thinking is also what drives philosophy, innovation, and progress. In conclusion, being highly intelligent is often seen as a powerful advantage, and in many ways it is. It allows people to solve problems, understand complex systems, and imagine possibilities others might miss. But intelligence is not a shield against life's difficulties. In fact, it can sometimes create its own challenges. Overthinking, isolation, perfectionism, emotional intensity. If you found yourself relating to some of these struggles, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who might understand, and subscribe for more psychology insights like this. These struggles don't mean something is wrong. They simply reflect how a powerful mind interacts with a complex world. And for many highly intelligent people, learning how to balance their abilities with self-awareness becomes one of the most important skills they can develop. Because intelligence alone doesn't determine happiness. Understanding your mind does.